Welcome to Leadership Energetics. Today's video is going to be about progress over perfection. Today has been the topic around that exact thing. Sometimes we have a vision of what we want to create in our lives, and we want that thing to be exactly the way that our vision envisions it. But life is unpredictable. And so the most powerful thing is to, instead of living life for set goals of perfection, living life through the best possible way in each present moment by seeing it instead of goals, but as choices and decisions. Because that's where you reclaim your power, right? And also that doesn't mean don't have visions, don't have goals. I'm all for them, but it means have vision and goals and realize that how you get there is through the choices you make in each moment. And those choices that you make in each moment is not actually going to get you this picture perfect experience. It's going to get you to that vision. And a vision can be a feeling. A vision doesn't have to be an image. But even the image, the feeling that image gives you, that's what you're really going for instead of the image. So as long as you can know that you can create that feeling, you just might not create it in the way that you think that you will. Being open-minded, that realizing that it's the choices that you make in each decision that align you to that goal that you have. And you can't control what choices you're given in each circumstance, but you can control which ones you choose. For example, you might be in a situation where somebody says you can either have A or B. Your choice isn't, you're not in control of the choice of A or B, but in control of which one you choose. And no matter what situation you're in, you always have choices. So the reason I'm saying this is because progress over perfection is what's going to keep you growing. And you being in your leadership energetics is all about you growing and evolving. It's about you having this energy of a leader, and what does a leader do? They move first. They lead the way. They're the one who have gone before. So keeping that in mind, when it comes to leadership, you want to be able to move quickly, and by doing that you need to grow and evolve really quickly. I've been told by some coaches of mine, some people that I've dated, some people that just friends that I know, Scarlett, you quite literally are able to shift frequencies so quickly. You are phenomenal emotional intelligence. You have such a deep control of yourself. And the reason I've been told this is because I've understood from a very early age that for you to be a good leader, you need to be able to lead your own energy. You need to lead your own emotions. Because if you aren't able to lead your own emotional regulation and really be there for yourself emotionally, or have tools or strategies or support, you're going to plateau. And you're not going to make progress. You might make perfection, but where is the progress? The progress is you seeing improvement, you seeing the positive shifts. And for you to see positive shifts and for you to see improvement, you have to own the truth of the situation. And to do that, you have to actually own how you feel. And you can only own how you feel when you actually are in connection and present with yourself, and you are in a true, authentic and genuine expression of yourself. Because that is the most high frequency. I talked about this in my podcast before. The highest frequency you can be in is authenticity, being in your truth. So you want to be in your leadership energetics. You want to lead in a way that you are inspiring, you are influencing, you are creating positive ripples and shifts in people's lives, because you know it at your core. You are a natural born leader. You have a desire for this, like you have a desire to breathe. You love leading. It makes you feel alive. And because of that, you are feeling called to watch these podcasts, and you keep showing up. And if this is your first time watching a podcast, hey, great. I'm happy to see you here. But the thing is, this even came across your page because you are a natural born leader. You are here in this world to have a big positive impact. Through whatever your purpose is, you're here to do something big. Your calling is big. It keeps you up at night. Just calling, this nudge in your soul telling you that you're here to do something big. You're here for more. This thing in your spirit that doesn't let you settle. That's because you are here to do something big. You are here to play big. And so that is why you have this hunger and this drive and this ambition. There's a reason and a rhyme for your everything that's in existence within your being. And so that drive and that ambition and that abundance of energy, you're probably somebody who has a lot of energy, probably has a high libido. You're somebody who just has so much energy flowing through life force through your veins. And that's because you're here to do something that requires a lot of life force. And so that is equivalent to the fact that you are calling, and the reason you have all these dreams is because your calling is big. And for you to be able to match your calling, you need to be able to learn these skills, and this is why you're here right now. But with leadership energetics, it's about you being, I'd say that the biggest way to lead your own energy, it's bypassing the, because you can do it through control of your own emotions, great. But you have to get to the source. The source is your thoughts. Okay, so your thoughts, when you're able to shift your thoughts, you're able to shift your energy. And that's what we want, because our thoughts are the source of our emotion. And if you can shift a thought pattern that's negative or that's not serving you, you will shift the result that is manifested in your body through the emotion. And honestly, a lot of illnesses and disease comes from the thought pattern. When you're able to get to the root of it, you're able to shift physical manifestations, like I did with my acne, which came from a place of shame. So when you're able to embrace all parts of yourself, that's when you'll start to see positive shifts in your life and actual progress and improvement, because you'll realize that your thoughts are actually coding and programs for what you're telling this matrix reality what you will and will not experience. It is quite literally you infusing your data, your coding into this experience. Anyways, that is it for this video. I am gonna finish the video here, and like this video and comment if you like this video and subscribe, because I actually want to connect with you. This is why I make these videos, to connect with you and to bring you value. So I hope that you received some value today, and I'll speak to you very soon.